Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Um, it's been a few days, nothing crazy. I feel like I should be dropping more videos. I've got two on the way after this, which is pretty good. We'll see what they're about. But I'm here to talk to you today about something that I just recently learned in my 10 years of actively pursuing women. Um, I think this is something my oldest told me a lot when I was younger, but I never really used to pay attention to it. It wasn't anything that I particularly listened to because I always thought I'm the outlier. Like, I'm him, I'm that nigga. Like, I'm gonna show her some love. She's gonna change for me, that type of shit. Today's topic is I am not Mr. Save-A-Hole because I'm not. Neither are you. Yeah, you. You thinking about saving that girl? I mean, let's break it down even further. You're thinking about saving that person. You can only do it relatively. There's only so much of a person you can change because change is intrinsic, right? If the person that you're trying to change doesn't want to change, then that's not on you. It's not your responsibility. That's not some shit that you have to deal with. But if you tell yourself that's some shit, if you tell yourself I feel like when you look at someone and you think that you can change them, it has more to do with um being unable to accept someone for who they are in that current moment, but also being able to look at someone and go, I see you for who you are and who you can be. But at the same time, that's not your responsibility. What do you mean you're gonna look at this person and be like, yeah, I'm gonna save you from yourself? It's not your responsibility. Like, you can't save anybody from themselves. This is why you send people to rehab, right? If someone's like an addict, you send them rehab. Your intervention doesn't do shit, it just makes them feel guilty, right? And this goes back to, I'm pretty sure I brought it up last time in my last video, but like picking yourself every day, all day. Um, you just you just kind of have to do that. What makes you think, you who is not secure, who has not sorted out their life, that you can save anybody else's life? Who, on whose authority are you doing that? Who told you that you have the capacity to do that? Who told you that you have the capacity to put yourself down and bring someone else up? That's not really how this works. In the past few weeks, one of the biggest things I've learned in my life is that I have amazing friends. Like, I have a decent support system. Um, I haven't seen my family in like 3 years, and I've been able to, in that time, meet amazing people and cultivate amazing relationships that I think will help me over time with lovely people from different walks of life who are absolutely committed to personal development moving forward, but also being there for the people around them. But it's always so interesting when you watch how friends are there for each other and how people are there for potential partners when you look at the difference between the two. Because you could be there for your friends, but I feel like there's also no, there's not as much pressure, there's not as much need for intimacy as there would be in a relationship. So maybe that's why it's easy to just like be there for people as opposed to, you know, this random girl that you're talking to that all of a sudden you feel like, yeah, I could save her. Or this random guy you're talking to and you're like, yeah, bro, I could change him. What the fuck, you can't. And if you're out here thinking that you can change the person, they probably don't even regard you. They're probably out here dismissing however it is that you feel or whatever it is that you think because they don't even think it's a big enough deal for them to have to deal with because you're not the person that they want to deal with that shit for. My bad, homie. But it's not a bad thing. It's not the end of the world. Like, you live and you learn. It's all parts of the game, quote unquote. You know what I mean? Like, what you should do as opposed to trying to save a whole is to learn to love openly constantly, consistently, and learn to always be yourself. Because in learning to be yourself and in learning to love without holding back, you really get to experience being your true, authentic self. And then that person, that hoe ass nigga, that hoe ass female, my bad for the derogatory terms, but you get what I mean. Like, these people in your life that do not regard the way that you feel, if you can be there, if you can be there for you, then they have to make a decision whether or not they want to change or not. But that's not on you. You're not here trying to pick up other people's pieces and trying to put their lives back together. It's not your responsibility. And whoever told you it was your responsibility probably just didn't want to have to deal with that shit themselves. The truth is, also, trying to change that person will not make you love yourself. The love that you're looking for is intrinsic. It's a very key point. It will not come from other people. It will not come from potential prospects. It will come from you. If you don't have, at any capacity, any sort of intrinsic love, and obviously there could be reasons for this. Sometimes it's your fault, but other times, most of the time, it's the way that you are raised. If you're raised in a household where your value was based off the work that you did, then maybe that's what you feel like. If you're raised in a household where you never had to, you also have to think about the household the other person was raised in. These things are way too complicated for you to be out here talking about, oh yeah, I can change her. No, nigga, you can't. You can't even change you. You're so unaware you can't even think to solve your own problem. You don't even know what your problems are. As far as you're concerned, you're secure, but you're not. That's why you're out here trying to change a whole. You can't do that. You can't change anybody. I tell this to my homegirl. My homegirl's talking about her ex. Even when I'm talking to her man, it's the same thing. You can't change anybody. She can't save him. He can't save her. They can't save each other. They have to save themselves. They have to be there for themselves first before they can go out and they can say, oh, they're going to go like change the other person. Because dog, how can you change human nature? People are fickle. It's ups and downs. It's people changing. There's the inconsistency and all of that. How the fuck are you going to do that? It's out of your control. You don't even know what the other person's thinking. As opposed to doing that, though, you could take the time to work on yourself. Do you get what I mean? Don't be out here talking or thinking about how you're trying to save a whole nigga. You can't save anyone. What you can do is save yourself. And you can be there for the people around you and you can show them love authentically. And then you can choose to take away. You could take yourself out of a situation if it doesn't give you what you want, but at the same time, you have no expectations. You know what I mean? Your only expectation should be that the person treats you with respect. If they disregard you, you take yourself out of the situation. Otherwise, you show them love. And if that's not something you want to do, you don't have to do it. But walking around talking about, I'm Captain Save-A-Hole, I could change her, I can make her wifey, or I can make him a good husband, I can make him stop beating women. No, the fuck you can't. This shit is internalized. You don't have it in you. You barely even solve your own fucking problems. So stop trying to save niggas. Stop trying to save hoes. Stop being trifling. That's the best decision you could ever make. Genuinely, chill the fuck down. Take it easy. Show love as often as you can. And just relax. Good things will come to you, but you have to be patient. Alright, love. I have to go back to work now. Bye. Oh, remember to like and subscribe on all of that.